And it's time for the Fanta Foils, the format where we make predictions on the weekend. We check our prediction and we fight for the points. I will fight like no tomorrow for my points.
We use all our expertise to make these predictions, and of course they're so perfect that I didn't score many points this weekend.
Yeah, the expert actually scored 0 points because he said that the Canada would have been in top 3, that up and falling would have been France, which didn't even participate. So I would be careful being the other team to listen to his prediction for the next race. And then Spain would have been a Nosedive, who finished actually second. So I don't know, expert, I would reevaluate here.
It was the more risky choice. Now we were going for the more safe predictions.
Okay, yeah.
If Ricky scores some points, I will say that they should come double.
Double of 0 is always 0. But you know what? Now I can ask Theo tricky questions because now Theo is our expert. Or maybe Big House.
Sure.
So let's see how it went. What were your top 3, guys?
I hoped very much in New Zealand for the top 3, and it was just 4th, so kind of a big disappointment. I missed the point.
Close.
This much. I put up and foiling Italy, which is a point that I claim to have, because they didn't do bad at all. They were not in the first 5, which we were kind of hoping last time, but they finished 6. But in 2 occasions, I think they finished 3rd on the podium. So
3rd goes to Red Bull Italy as now the charge is on, and it looks like Peter Burling's going to hold that line.
Big maneuver by the Spanish. That's aggressive.
on the podium, so well done.
They were really a surprise team. They were really up and foiling.
Yeah. And as Nosedive, I put Germany, which in my opinion, it's not a super nosedive, but compared to your nosedive, it's the worst. So I was claiming for a half of a point, but you were kind of like French Revolution, no, guillotine, you will not have any points. So I don't know, I would like my half point, but okay.
No, we can ask the fans if in the comments they agree that Germany was a nosedive. In my opinion, it wasn't, but they did bad, but not too bad.
Big House.
Yeah, I was a little bit more lucky, but as I said, I went for the safe choice. I said Australia would win, and actually Australia in the top 3, and Australia won the race, so I'm super happy for that. And actually, the other 2 predictions were not so, let's say, guessed, because Brazil team had a bad weekend, I would say. So it was more a nosedive than a up and foiling, unfortunately. And I really hope that they will get better and better soon, and they score only 2 points in the Auckland SailGP. And actually, I put as a nosedive Italy, my country team, and I'm super happy that didn't go as I forecasted. And they were super good. I'm super happy for Italy, and I hope to see them keep going like that.
Yeah, Big House is super politically correct just because he's leading our standing with 2 points, because he put Australia in top 3 and he also managed to guess the winner, so it's double points. So the standing now says Big House with 2 points is leading, then it's me with 1 point and Ricky with 0 points. So I saw a lot of smile from Big House, but not much smile from Ricky.
Let's see if I improve my chances with the next event, or Fanta Foils, Australia, where we know not only our 3 predictions, but we will also include predictions from our fans, so stay tuned for them. Let's go with event winner.
Yeah, before going into, I want to put something on the table that I didn't say to these 2 friends of mine here. So some time ago, I used to have a Facebook page and I used to have a Fanta Formula 1. Now, we don't have the numbers to do the Fanta Formula 1, but I want to see if the fan base grows up and we reach a certain number of players, that might resuscitate, let's say.
Ooh,
and that was funny. So we might have developments of this game. But yeah, now let's see the event winner. We changed a bit the rules now for Australia. It's not top 3, it's event winner, because we don't want Big House to go too far away with the points. So let's change the rules so that we also go back in play. What did you put, Big House? Let's start with the winner, who is now the expert.
I would go the other way around. So this time, I'm guessing New Zealand will take their win in Sydney. So yeah, this time in Australia home, actually, I hope New Zealand is going to take a revenge and score as many points as they were supposed to score in Auckland. So in your first.
Ricky?
Yeah, I went for Emirates GBR. They've been doing very well in the rankings, and it's time for them to get a win. Why not?
Yeah, you both chose the leading of the general standing of SailGP, so
I
I
need
would
to catch
say
up.
also not a very difficult forecast, you know. I
Well, my
put
team hasn't won an event yet, you know.
I put Australia because you know I like when local teams win. It's always a joy for everybody. So this time I'm politically correct. Let's go
Also, last
Australia.
time you were politically correct because you put New Zealand as well.
Yeah, of course, always.
Always. Right.
So, and I also put USA as the team that I would like to see up and falling. It was a bit of like disappointment in Auckland, so I say if they have been so bad in Auckland, they cannot be that bad also in Sydney.
We'll see.
Yeah, I've chosen Italy instead of fighting, so I'm guessing their momentum will continue also in Sydney. Yeah, actually, the Italian team has improved from Nosedive to, let's say, to up and fighting. So I hope for them to keep on with that.
And I went for Brazil. I hope they're gonna do well in Sydney. Moving on to Nosedive, my choice was Switzerland. So we don't see them much. We don't talk too much about this team. They took a win in Auckland, but I think they're not gonna do very well in Sydney.
Okay, but if we don't talk too much about the team, like you cannot fall too far from middle ground. But that's your choice. You are the expert, so.
I'm digging a hole for myself.
Exactly, you're digging your own hole. I chose Italy this time because they have been doing good now, and then I think they are still adapting maybe to the championship, so it's very likely that maybe they have like a wavy pattern of the performance, so maybe they will do not so good now in Sydney. I don't hope so, but yeah, if it happens, it's not like impossible or unpredictable, I would say.
I was super scared about the poor performance of the United States team. Yeah, I'm putting USA as a nosedive as well here in Sydney, because I think they did very, 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 very bad in Auckland. And I don't think they have time to get, let's say, to grasp some accuracy with the new T foils in Sydney.
And now there's the fans' predictions, right? As we promised, we asked our fans who will shine in Sydney. So who's gonna be the up and foiling team and who's gonna be the nosedive. And more than 200 of you have answered, and we see that the up and foiling team for the fans is New Zealand with 32% of the vote and Australia with 24%. So fans are gonna go with New Zealand in Sydney. And then for the nosedive team, it's with a 55% of the vote, so really a lot. It's gonna be the USA team. They're gonna be struggling once again in Sydney, according to the fans. So we'll see how that shapes out. And thank you all for voting. Keep voting, and we'll include your votes in our predictions, in our Fanta Foils.
Actual recording is higher quality. Ottimo.